loves, welcome to TT's Urban Pantry. I am going to attempt to make some peach cobbler filling and can it. I have never done this before. I've canned peaches before, but I've never canned pie filling. And on top of that, I've never canned peach cobbler filling. So I have like a hodgepodge of recipes here. So the first book is this one. And it just says peach pie filling, and it says 1 cinnamon stick, 2 cloves, sliced and peeled and pitted peaches, 2 cups of peeled apples, 2.5 cups of sugar, golden raisins, lemon juice, white vinegar, and nutmeg. I'm not using that. And then this book, it says peaches, sugar, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, lemon peel, and lemon juice. And then this second recipe isn't even for canning. You're supposed to freeze it. So I'm doing a little bit of everything. I've watched some YouTube videos. I went to the National Canning website, and we know what's safe to can and we know what's not safe to can. So we're really going to just try everything out. I'm not concerned if it's going to taste good or not. I think it's going to taste great. I'm more concerned if after the canning process and then I open it up, how is that going to taste later down the line? But it's our first time. We're going to give it a try. So in my pot, I have 5 1/4 cup of water. 5 1/4 cup of water here heating up, and I am going to stir in some clear gel. Clear gel is specially made for canning. It says that this is modified cornstarch, but this is what it looks like. And I got this big container on Amazon for $14, and I can include the link. I don't need this much. I know I don't need this much. But considering something smaller was like $11, might as well get the bigger thing. So I'm going to pour in the clear gel, and then I have white sugar and brown sugar. The recipe for the peach pie filling says 7 cups of sugar. So I'm going to split that in between the white sugar and brown sugar. So 2 cups of this, and it's very fine. It's cornstarch, so I'm gonna make a mess. Two and 3 tablespoons of this. I don't know where that 3 tablespoons come from. So these are half cups. We're just going to make a mess together. So from the videos I saw, this is going to clumpen up and then it will start to go down. So if you can see this, it's natural. But I was wondering if maybe I did it out of order. See, that quick and I done did something. I don't like this. Scratch it. Doing it again. So take 2. I have 5 1/4 cup of cold water. Let's see if that makes a difference. And I'm going to start with the sugar first. And this still has a little bit in there. 1 cup. 1. 2 cup. 1. 3 cups. Give that a stir. Do the same thing with the brown sugar. So that's 6 cups. Another half makes 6.5, and another half makes 7. So that is our 7 cups of sugar, and I just split it equally, almost equally, between the white sugar and the brown sugar. And I'm going to give this a stir and then add the clear gel. And then I will start to heat everything up. Now, the clear gel, and how much do you guys do this? 2 cups and 3 tablespoons. So 1. That's 1 cup. And I'm going to stir it before I add the rest. Doesn't that look so much better? Can you see it this time? Doesn't look like that pile of rancid Vaseline. It's the only way I can explain it. Alright, let's add in our other 2 cups. Or our other 2 half a cups to give us 1 cup. This is why I don't bake. And then 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Give that a stir. And now I'm going to move it to the heat so it can start to heat up while I'm stirring it. And this has to boil for 1 minute. And then we add the lemon juice, which I have 1 3/4 cup of store-bought bottled lemon juice. Anything else, I am going to now season it. Is that the right term, seasoning it? So I'm going to put in one tablespoon of cinnamon first. Doesn't even fit. So 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then I have, these are teaspoons. So I'm going to put in 2. That's 1. So 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. And then I'll taste it and see if it's enough cinnamon, if it's enough nutmeg, and go from there. So this just needs to come up to a boil. So I'm going to leave it alone. So the lesson I learned with the clear gel is use cold water. Add it to cold water. When it says add to cold water, like that's not like, hey, just do this. No, for real, for real. Add it to cold water. Otherwise it turns into that Vaseline goop. You know. Add it to cold water and then heat it up. So in the complete book of home preserving, on page 170, right under the pie filling section, it says tip. Clear gel is a cooking starch that is acceptable for use in home canning. Not all cooking starches are suitable for home canning. So that's why I wanted to go the route of the clear gel. You can completely omit everything and can it that way. And then you can add your thickener once you open up your jar. But as I've said 75 times today, I am not a baker. So if I can look at this as I'm canning now, and then later I'm just opening up something and putting it in the oven, mentally for me, that's the best option. Because I'm not even making a pie crust. I'm going to go buy that pre-made pie crust, or even the pre-made can. I'm not making pie crust. But this is boiling, so now I'm going to add the lemon juice. And then I'm going to let this boil again and then add the peaches. The peaches that I'm using, you can get canned peaches. My best friend, she makes really good peach cobbler, and I know she uses the frozen kind. Now, I didn't call her and ask her what kind she used. I was just doing stuff once again. So I have 2 of these packages of the Dole sliced peaches, and this one package is 2 pounds. And it has given me this many peaches. And then this much peach juice. I was hoping to get more juice out of it. So those came frozen, and all I did was I just put them in a bowl and let them unthaw naturally. So now I'm going to add the peaches. I love some back. And I have 5 quarts here ready to go. These need to be processed for 30 minutes in the water bath. And my first impression of the clear gel, I don't like it. It seems to be very temperamental, meaning if I don't stand here and stir and stir and stir and stir, which is why I don't make jam where I have jam or jelly where I have to stand and stir, I use the jam and jelly maker that does it for me. But if I don't stand here and stir, it clumps up and it just looks weird. It looks really, really weird. And that could just be this process. Once it processes in the water bath, and once you actually go to cook it, it could be completely different. So I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. So it's going to be faster if I use my measuring cup instead of trying to use the spoon. So I'm just going to have at it to try to hurry. You see how thick that is? I don't like that. So I am putting these in the water bath canner, and I'm going to let them process for 30 minutes. And can you see this? How like there's some darker colors, like it was, I don't even know. I am going to call this one a bust. I'm going to do more research and see if it's me, my process, or if it's the clear gel. I don't even know like what went wrong. Like my measurements were okay. So I just got more research to do, and that's no big deal. It's a learning process, but I do have one. So I'm gonna stick this in the fridge, and then this weekend I'll open it up and try to make an actual peach cobbler out of it. And of course I'll have Mr. taste it, and my mom taste it, and everybody else taste it, see what we all think about it. But there you go. That's my first time canning pie filling. First time trying to modify the recipe and make it a peach cobbler filling. And the first time using clear gel. Thank you. That looks so much better. It still has the dark spots, but the test is really going to be when I open it up and make it. However, look at that. Siphoning. Ugh. So these probably won't seal, which means that tomorrow it looks like I'm going to be making a whole bunch of peach cobbler, more than I wanted to. I don't know. This is just, so many things have gone wrong with this. This is a big learning curve for me. I really need to do a lot of research. But so I have 3 whole quarts, and then just over half a quart out of those 2 packages of Dole peaches.
Thank you for watching TT's Urban Pantry. If you enjoyed this content or was able to learn anything from it, please hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are uploaded. And as always, have a wonderful and blessed day.